Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, TeaferToo here, and welcome to episode 2 of Melius SMP. Woo! So, as you guys can tell here, or as you can probably tell, I've been doing a lot of strip mining. Yeah, that tunnel is very long, and if you take a look at my coordinates, you're gonna notice that it's even longer than it seems. So, I've been strip mining here for a while. I just mined a pocket of coal over here as well, as you can tell by my inventory kind of full. I've been just doing the strip mining, trying to get myself some ores, and boy oh boy, did I get some ores. So I've got like 2 stacks and something of diamonds just off of strip mining. It's interesting, the amount of stuff that you can get by just strip mining, because we actually have back there, it's gonna take a while to get back, but back there we actually have a community strip mine. I don't know if I've shown you how it looks on the first episode. I actually think I did. I showed a little thing, like a trapdoor thing, maybe on my montage, or maybe on the clip that followed it, showing a little community mine. And yeah, it's a long ways away. I'll probably just have to make my way back, and I'll probably have to meet you guys. Also, this cave was explored already, so somebody has also been very far over here. Is that the end of the tunnel? Please tell me it's the end of the tunnel. Doesn't look like it. Oh no, it goes further. Finally reached the end. So yeah, we were over at the 4000s, and this is the coordinates that I started out on. So strip mined quite a lot. Got a decent amount of diamonds, and yeah, it was pretty decent overall. Let's just climb out of here. And I guess I can put a few torches here on the way down too, just so that it's not too dark. But a few things have been done here at the capital, and we're gonna take a look at them in a second. So as you can tell, there's a little circle here. Jospence has been working on a fountain of some kind, and yeah, he's just doing some sort of fountain right here at our capital, and it looks pretty decent. He also completely reworked the main like town hall building. As you can tell, he finally finished that, and it looks awesome. If we go on the inside, the floor is still pretty much the same. These mobs are loud. Let's do that. All right, so yeah, we have all of our chests still here. Qweritiop used to have a bunch of chests over here too, but he's moved them recently. We have a second floor. We may put beds and stuff over here, and on top here we already have a level 30 enchantment table, which was provided by Qweritiop, right? Which is pretty decent, and we have a really nice view of the forest and the woods over there. So if we just head back now, I kind of want to show you guys something else. So as you guys can tell, I have a few decent tools, right? I've been enchanting, and as you may probably have figured, I've been doing some AFK fishing, and the designs for AFK fishing are super easy nowadays. Since we can now put waterlogged blocks into stuff, or we can make blocks waterlogs, it makes it so much easier to make a proper like fishing farm. You just gotta keep right clicking with your fishing rod right here, and it's gonna just keep casting it. Put a torch here, and yeah, I've gotten quite a few things. Not all of them are super useful though. I know that Bass bought one of my books, if I recall correctly. He may have put my payment somewhere, I'm not sure. There it is. So Bassy purchased one of my Silk Touch books that I had inside of here, which I don't really need since I already have a Silk Touch pickaxe. And I've got quite a few decent enchantments. Aquafinity, this one is a pretty good book. I may just put it on a tool or something. Although, do I really need it? I don't know. I do have a few Protection 4 books. I also got some useless enchantments, and I also got a few Trident stuff. But I haven't even seen a Trident yet. Also, Qweritiop has renamed a wolf that I got into Dinnerbone. So now he's just upside down here, which is, yeah. It's pretty sad for the little doggy, but it happens. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else that really has happened here at the spawn. I've been really been having too much time to play on the server recently, as I have a test pretty soon, and I need to start studying, but I figured I'd like to at least get a second episode up here for you guys, and probably just get some stuff sorted out for the third episode too. So I think this is pretty much it for this intro clip, and I will see you guys in a second. Alright guys, so we're back here. Has been a day since the last clip that you guys have seen. I actually am here on the server, and by the looks of it, Jospence has finished his fountain. Well, it's still missing the water, that's for sure, but it's pretty much in a finished state already. I think he just needs to add the water all the way over on the top of the fountain. But speaking of spawn, or speaking of our capital and a fountain, of course, we have this huge area here that's pretty much just designated to be our capital. Now the problem is, it's not the most straightforward place. As you can take a look, there's a lot of trees, a lot of bushes, a lot of stuff, quite a few cave entrances and things of that sort. Obviously, I don't want to deal with all of these because I simply don't have the means to do so. It's still very early on this map, and I don't really have all that many resources. But I'm thinking that I could maybe just be a little bit helpful and try and get rid of all of these trees in the capital area and make sure that all of the area is properly lit up so that we don't have any problems when it comes to planning new builds and stuff of that kind, right? Because we've been only doing stuff over here because we landed right behind this hill, and so we immediately just settled up shop right here because it was the easier spot for us to go to. But I kind of want people to start doing stuff inside of here, and maybe if I just allow for that to happen by just cutting down a few trees, making the place look a little bit nice and dandy, maybe that's gonna make people actually want to come over here and build their shops and do stuff as we have planned on doing for this map. So I think I'm gonna do a little bit of a time lapse. I have my old account online on the server right now. As you can tell, it's named the Fox because it's my old account. So I'm gonna be using that, and that's gonna be the way that you guys are gonna be seeing this time lapse. So I guess I will see you guys in the time lapse. So I'll see you in a sec. Alright, and that should be it. Yeah, didn't really get all that much wood off of this. Unfortunately, only a single apple. Of course, I'm just kidding. All of the wood is in the chest here at the town hall. If we take a look at this chest, yeah. Actually, this is full because I actually had to use a second chest as well to get the rest of the wood that I just mined. So hopefully all of this stuff is going to be useful for when I actually start to work on my starter house. This is a lot of wood. I mean, I'm probably not going to have any problems in regards to wood at all. So the only things I decided to leave here were the 2 tall trees, because sometimes I don't really like when all of the trees are completely gone, and I felt like just leaving the 2 tall trees would at least make it look a little bit more like a plains biome. And if people have a problem with the tree, they can just take it down. And I think that's good enough. Of course, there's some oddities, like this. There used to be a tree right here, but then the log, or the leaves got attached to this one log, and so it just doesn't decay. But other than that, I think the area is pretty big. If we take a look at the mini-map that I'm probably putting on the screen right now, you guys can see it's a huge area. If you take a look here, it goes from over here, where that river goes, all the way to the back there, and that's the town hall right there. Maybe if we climb up, I don't have any blocks, I can't really do that. But yeah, I think you can already have an idea of how big this area is in general. So yeah, it's pretty big. So hopefully this is going to motivate people to actually work on their shops. We may have a better idea of how the spawn looks, and we can actually set up a few things. I keep calling it spawn, but it's our capital, Kahale. But yeah, hopefully this is going to help people actually figure out what they want to put and where. Obviously, I'd really prefer if we could keep the terrain the same, but not all the time that's going to be possible, right? I hope that people can try and work with the terrain, but at the same time, it's pretty unrealistic to expect that this hilly area is going to be fully used the way that it is, right? So hopefully this way, people can have a little bit better of an idea of where they can put stuff. And hopefully we can lay down some foundations already for a possible central piece here in our capital that could be just sitting right here. And all of the shops and everything else are just emerging away from it. So that's an idea. The extension of the area goes all the way over there. If we go a little bit further, you can already see a little bit of the beginning of Kuven's area, which, yeah, he lives right there, actually. And I still need to find out a place in which I can actually go ahead and live. I currently just have my chests all the way back at the community hall, and I definitely need a proper spot to live. But I think I'm going to leave that for the next episode. For now, I'm going to take a look at the time of the editing of this video and see how much time we have left. I'll take a look at the footage and I'll see if we have time for anything else. Alright, and if I'm not mistaken, it should be somewhere. Yep, there it is. Alright, so hey guys, welcome back here to the episode. I was taking a look at the editing and I figured, you know, we could fit a few more minutes here before I close it off. Oops, I just hit the shore right there. But yeah, so I figured I would talk to you guys very briefly. Oh god. RIP. But yeah, I figured I was going to tell you guys a little bit about the base ideas that I have. So as you guys know, for this season of Melius SMP, we all want to be sharing the same landmass and having all of our bases be near together. Okay, can you not? Thank you. We want our bases to be together. We want to be able to just walk around the nation and see what everybody has done. And naturally for me, it wouldn't be different. I also need to get myself a base here on our nation, and I was just looking at our map and I figured, there's not much interesting here. There's nothing here that really screams my attention in regards to how the biomes and everything look on the map. And then I just figured, you know, let's go with the old stuff. Let's go with what I'm already used to, and let's live on the swamp, right? Lawnchair, another member of Kahale, has chosen this biome as his place, right? Naturally, that was only our early claims, like we didn't really have anything too set on stone. And then we started the map. Lawnchair immediately came over to this area, and the first thing he said was that he was quote-unquote disappointed with his claim. I guess he had other ideas for the glacier, and he figured that the biome didn't actually look the way that he wanted it to. But then I just said, you know what? That's something I could be doing. That's something I've never done before, specifically due to the fact that the glaciers, the cold biomes, the cold ocean biomes have been added in 1.13. I didn't really get much of a chance to play around with them. And so I just talked to Lawnchair, right? I told him, hey, you know, there's this swamp right here that's north of our nation, and it looks pretty cool. It has a little island. It's in the middle of the water. What if we exchanged our claims? And he was very into the idea. He really liked the swamp. He wanted to do something there, and it really worked out. I mean, now I have this entire biome here for myself, and I am super duper excited about the possibilities that we can do here in this place. So my main base here in Kahale is just going to be off of the nation, but it's still technically considered as a part of it. I am going to be living here. I am going to be living in a glacier biome. I have no idea, honestly, of what I'm going to really be doing here, but just the possibilities and the ideas that I have going through my mind right now are just incredible. And I can't wait to do stuff here. I'm going to be giving a lot of attention to my base. Naturally, I'm still going to be doing stuff over at the spawn back there, or at the capital. But, you know, one of the things that really didn't do much on my previous SMP series, which is also something that I'm a bit ashamed. First of all, I never actually had much of an ending for most of my SMP series. And second of all, I never really got to work on a place. I never really had a proper idea. I've never really had a proper set of episodes and stuff of me just working on a place that I called my own. And I really want to change that, you know? I'm going to be focusing a lot in this place, and I hope that you guys are going to be here and following me in this journey, because I definitely am excited for what's to come. And I'm going to be trying to just brainstorm a bunch of things here, try and get myself sorted out in regards to what I want to do in this biome. But just looking at it, like, this is so cool. This is so new and different. I don't think I've ever done anything like this ever in the past. Never lived in a cold biome before, at least not with packed ice, of course. And especially now that it's in the middle of the ocean. This gives me so many possibilities, and I can't wait to tackle it. But yeah, I think this is pretty much going to be it for this episode. Next episode, we're probably going to work on a starter base over near our capital. And probably in the future episodes, I may do some other things with other members of Kahale, as well as start working and laying down some plans here for my base. So I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Melius SMP Season 2. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more content, and I will see you all again on the next episode. Take care, everybody. Goodbye.